Well, hi everybody, I'm Joe. Welcome back to the channel. For today, I've got a birch tree that's probably about 35-40 years old in the front yard here that's got some sort of disease that's basically killed it. There's a little bit of life left in it. You can see on one or two of these branches here, but basically I think this tree is gone. So what I want to do, and the reason it's here, just want to back up a moment. The reason I have this tree here and those trees over there is so that I can cast some shade on my condenser units out here on the AC. And it's important to me to have that. And right now, okay, these Leland cypress are doing that, but long term I'd like to get away from the Leland cypress, because as they're evergreens in the wintertime, they'll cast shade on those units. And in the wintertime, I'd like to have them have the sun on them, get a little warmer, a little more efficient, and in the summertime, have some shade on. So what I plan to do is right where that stick is, I'm going to go ahead and plant some sort of tree. I don't know if it's going to be some sort of crepe myrtle or some sort of shade tree that's going to be about 25-30 feet tall in that area. So for now, I'm going to have a go at taking this tree down. So first thing I want to do, I've got my trusty John Deere 2320 machine here to scoop up the mulch pile. And then also what I'm going to do is I've got a strap here that I want to get up in the tree so that I make sure I pull it over this way. I've already talked to my neighbor, and he knows I might or might not have the tree fall in his area. And I'll be, once the tree's down, I'll clean it up in about 15-20 minutes, I think, and get it out of the way, so that way when I do make the tree cut, I know for sure it'll come out this way. And to do all that, I've got my Worx chainsaw. I featured this in other videos. I'll put a picture of what this chainsaw model is. It's one that I've upgraded from I think a 16-inch blade up to an 18-inch blade, and it's always worked well for me. All right, so here we go. Have a go at it. All right, so I just want to show a real good trick that I've learned some years ago on how to determine how far this tree is going to go out into the yard. So let me show you how to do that. All you really need to do this is a stick. And what you need to do is get a stick that you can hold out at arm's length. And what I'm doing is I'm putting the bottom of the stick at the base of the tree where I'm going to cut it, and the top of the stick at the top of the tree. So when I make the cut, the tree would fall over like this, and that's going to tell me exactly where the end of that tree is going to fall. It's going to fall out right here in this region over here. All right, well, here we go. I've got the straps rigged up to the tree, and I've got my friend Mr. Elzar here. He's on the tractor. He's set up in four-wheel drive here, and he's going to go ahead and pull on this guy. So let's just pull back a little bit and tighten up. Straight with the wheels now. Okay. Okay, give it a little more. No, it's okay. All right, so when I'm looking at my cut here, I can see I kind of came high on this side. I was okay there, so but at the end of the day it worked just fine. Thanks, Alzar. Thanks so much for pulling on that.
Perfect, huh?
Yeah, I thought it would come over here just a little bit more, but
Yeah.
you know, it ended up coming.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
I almost didn't have time to pull.
Yeah, but you did tug on it. I could feel the tug.
Sure.
And you know,
You want me to pull it a little bit here?
no. What I can take it from here, Elzar. I know you got other stuff to do. I just want to thank you for helping me out today.
Sure.
So at this point, I can get the rest of it myself.
I tell you, that is perfect. You didn't even just.
I didn't want it on my neighbor's yard because, you know, I didn't want to make a mess over there. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again, Elzar.
Are you sure you're okay now?
Oh yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at the devastation here. This is what I was trying to avoid, getting stuff in my neighbor's yard. So we got a few sticks here. Thanks for helping out, Elzar. But the border is right here, and I got it. It came down maybe 5 foot more over this way than I wanted, but it'll be fine. All right, time to take this strap off. Yeah, these clevises are nice for this. It's the other thing I wanted to show. These hooks I had welded on here. There's a company called Ken's Bolt-On Hooks. Before he was selling bolt-on hooks, he actually welded these on for me. And I think that's where he got the idea for his bolt-on hooks. But these have held up really well. But when I go pull a strap, you don't want to pull like this. So I always fold it over and get maximum grip like that, so that it you know, it doesn't rip the strap so much. It does put wear on it, but hey, it's always worked for me. All right, so let's go after that top branch here. First thing I always like to do is put a nick underneath. Okay, I'm going to go left-handed mode. Okay, that looks like it's all the way through. Alright, let's see what that does. that might work. Let's give it a go. All right, then let's see how this goes. All right, so I'm checking my mirrors. My mirrors look really good. I'm so glad I'm able to pull that in just one shot. Well, all right, I'm pretty happy with that. I think with that, you know, being back here in what I call a wooded area, I'm able to go ahead and, you know, keep all this debris off the yard. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it here, I think, and chop it up here, and then push that material back into the woods. Well, all right, dragging that off into the woods was, I think, the way to go. I mean, I do have a little bit of a mess up here, but that's going to take me 5 minutes to clean up, throw in the bucket, and toss that in the woods. So, heck yeah, I'll take that. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and take my chainsaw, throw it in the bucket, take that back into the woods, and then clean up the rest of that. So it shouldn't be much more now. So, you know, most tree services, when they come out, they're going to charge you, you know, a considerable amount of money to do this. Now, what they will do that I won't do is go ahead and chip it up and get it all done in maybe a half hour, an hour or so, something like that, and charge you, you know, anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 to do that. But for me, you know, to take an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours with the cleanup and everything, I think it's worthwhile. All right. I'm going to take this one, set it off to the side. Well, that was a great project that I was able to do on my own, save a few $1,000s in doing it by not having to call a tree service in. But, you know, middle August, this stuff gets kind of hot. So I had, you know, one of my neighbors help me. We saw Mr. Elzar, he yanked the tractor. But I want to show that I have another neighbor helping me. And he helps me in a different way. He's not even here. And I'm, you know, doing him some errands right now. So let's take a look and see what how I get that done. Oh yeah, that cools down real quick on a hot August day. Alright, well thanks for watching everybody. Bye for now, we'll see you in the next one.
mana 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 da 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 mana 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 mana